Hello, welcome to the MIT Sloan Digital Business Strategy Module 2 Wrap-up. I am Jay Mason, your head learning facilitator for the course. This week we covered artificial intelligence, or AI. The first wave of AI was code-based. The difficulty with code-based AI is that there are many things we cannot codify. According to Polanyi's paradox, we know more than we can tell. For example, think of how you would describe the steps for someone to recognize your mother's face. This difficulty in applying code and rule-based logic led to the AI winter. The second wave of AI is essentially data-driven, example-based machine learning. Here we talk about narrow intelligence as opposed to general intelligence. With narrow intelligence, we're not looking to entirely replace humans in the workforce, but rather automate specific tasks. The balance and intercommunication of minds and machines is essential. Erik Brynjolfsson described neural networks, which have inputs, a hidden middle layer with numerous weighted connections, and a single output. Deep neural networks have multiple middle layers. Supervised learning requires many labeled data examples. The more labeled data, the better. Andrew McAfee described reinforcement learning, which is goal-based with positive or negative reinforcement. Not much data is required, but lots of automated trial and error. Google used reinforcement learning to lower the cooling costs of its data centers. So why do we have the second wave of AI now? Moore's Law. So we have lots of computing power and the democratization of these technologies via cloud-based services and open source software. In Minds and Machines, we covered Udacity, where machine learning follows customer interactions with the sales team and suggests phrases at the right time to increase sales. A human in the loop is necessary since people handle exceptions better. Simply put, if you have a lot of data, you have a lot of machine learning opportunities. We covered the four-part machine learning playbook. Part 1, identify a problem to work on. 2, have lots of data examples. 3, provision computing hardware. And 4, line up the right people. Develop in-house talent, bring in geeks on demand, or hire new people. On a personal note, as an AI consultant myself, I urge you to not underestimate the level of interest of your current internal teams. There is a good chance that your more ambitious data analysts, engineers, and reporting power users are already reading up on machine learning on their own time and would be thrilled to get real-world experience to the point where they would even work late nights or weekends if needed. I have seen this time and again. Plus, they have the business domain knowledge that is difficult to replace. Bringing in too many outsiders could be demoralizing for your best people. If you hire a contractor, make sure your core team has full understanding of the implemented systems before the project wraps up. And finally, hire new people when there is a proven long-term need that cannot be met with someone from the internal team. For Module 3 on platforms, here's what we are covering. Concepts on free, perfect, and instant products and services. Supply and demand curves, which includes the concepts of consumer surplus, where consumers would have paid more so the supplier cost is too low, and deadweight loss, when consumers are priced out of the market so supplier cost is too high. And we'll cover complementary products, which go naturally together like peas and carrots. That concludes our wrap-up. Thank you and have a great week.